terrifying reality. Hypothermia doesn't just happen in the wilderness. It can strike right in your own living room if the power's out, temperatures drop, and you're sitting there in wet clothes with no way to dry off or warm up. Emergency ponchos from the dollar store look flimsy and disposable, but don't let that fool you. These thin sheets of waterproof plastic act as personal microclimates, trapping your body heat while shielding you from wind and rain. A poncho weighs almost nothing, folds down to fit in your pocket, and yet it can genuinely save your life. Studies show that a soaked body loses heat 25 times faster than a dry one. 25 times. That means even in 50 to 60 degree weather, which doesn't feel that cold normally, hypothermia becomes a legitimate risk if you're wet. Imagine dealing with that while you're already stressed about having no power, no heat, and no hot water. The fear and panic compound fast. Ponchos can also serve multiple other purposes beyond just keeping you dry. You can cut them open and use them as makeshift tarps. You can line the floor of a tent or sleeping area. You can even funnel rainwater into containers for drinking or washing. Some experienced preppers have used ponchos as improvised stretchers, spreading one out and using it to drag injured family members short distances when carrying them is impossible. A single poncho at the dollar store costs less than your morning coffee, but provides a critical layer of survival insurance that could save your life during a storm-driven blackout. Now, before we get to the top two items, I want to share something with you that's helped me and my family build real food security. Because look, buying smart at the dollar store is great for immediate blackout needs, but long-term preparedness requires a solid food foundation. And I know how overwhelming that can feel. Back when I started prepping in 2012, I wasted so much money buying the wrong things, storing food incorrectly, and basically learning everything the hard way. I don't want you to make those same mistakes, so I put together a completely free guide that walks you through exactly how to turn $50 into a 90-day food supply. Yeah, you heard that right, $50. This isn't some crazy dehydrated meal kit or expensive freeze-dried buckets. This is real food from regular stores that your family will actually eat. The guide includes the exact shopping list with specific brands and prices. 37 essential preparedness items most people never think to stockpile, and number 23 on that list honestly surprised even me when I researched it. You also get the simple storage trick that works in any home or apartment, even if you're tight on space like I was when I started. Plus, emergency meals you can make with zero cooking fuel or electricity, which becomes critical during extended blackouts. There's even a section on the gas station snack mix that works incredibly well for bartering if things get really tough. The whole guide is yours completely free. I'm not selling anything here. I just want to help you build the same kind of food security and peace of mind that's given my family so much confidence over the years. The link is in the description below or in the pinned comment. Just click it, let me know where to send it, and it's yours. Alright, let's get back to it. Number 2, rope and twine. In a blackout, you never think about rope until you desperately need it. By then, it's way too late. The dollar store sells rolls of nylon rope, cotton twine, and sometimes even paracord-style cordage, all for about $1 each. And every single one of them is immediately, because rope is the absolute backbone of improvisation and adaptation. Think about what you can do with rope during a blackout. You can tie down tarps to keep them from blowing away in storms. You can hang lanterns from ceilings to maximize light coverage. You can create clotheslines to dry wet garments, which is critical for preventing hypothermia. You can rig up pulley systems if you need to lift heavy supplies or lower things from upper floors. You can lash together broken furniture to create makeshift tables, chairs, or shelters. Applications are genuinely endless. Nylon rope in particular can hold up to 100 pounds or more. It's more than enough to secure doors, haul buckets of water, or bundle firewood. During prolonged blackouts, rope becomes your utility belt. You'll find yourself using it every single day for tasks you never anticipated. Let's talk about safety for a second. In multi-story homes, rope can literally be your emergency escape route if fire breaks out while the power is down. That sounds dramatic, I know, but FEMA reports that house fires spike significantly during blackouts because because people resort to candles, propane heaters, or other unsafe heating and lighting methods indoors. A length of sturdy rope secured to a solid anchor point can get you out of a second-story window fast if the stairs are blocked by smoke or flames. Cotton twine might seem less impressive than nylon rope, but it's perfect for dozens of smaller tasks. Bundling kindling for fires, securing food bags against rodents and pests, marking trails in pitch-black conditions by stringing it along walls or fences as a tactile guide, tying off garbage bags, hanging tools within easy reach. The list goes on and on. Here's a historical perspective that puts this in context. Civilizations throughout human history thrived or collapsed based partly on whether they had access to strong cordage. Rope-built ships, secured shelters, moved heavy stones, and enabled countless survival tasks that would have been impossible otherwise. For $1, you can have that same MinecraftMaster
sitting
in your blackout kit right
it's
now.
Me, MinecraftMaster.
I keep multiple types. 50 feet of nylon rope for heavy-duty tasks, 100 feet of cotton twine for lighter jobs, and a spool of synthetic cord as backup. Total investment, maybe $3 or $4. But the capability that gives me is worth exponentially more. Don't overlook rope. It's one of those items
so
you
we're
appreciate
going
until you're
to
in the middle of a
game
crisis
again.
and suddenly realize it's solving problems you didn't even know you had. And now,
I'm going to finally game again once I find out how to use this while using this thing, okay?
And it's the one that could save your life.
So bye guys, you will see me doing a video, a gaming video, again once I find out how to do this, okay? Bye!